All right, we are live. We I've had to completely rebuild OBS, so this this is going to get interesting. So we are going to do that, and then uh, good, be good to go. Um, so off. Got oh, you guys have not yet. Of not just not just video games on here, covering the dive into the. There's gonna be a lot of fun. So got race day, race day, and have yeah, we're at the Glen. Uh, I've goodness great. Okay, it kind of yeah. I got that's out in the stick. We're working on it. It's oh getting rid of the on the microphone. That should be a lot better. Maybe. There we go. All right. So it all right. Let me know if that's a little bit better, Kevin. Thanks for the heads up. And then we got. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can add. I'm gonna try to add this another screen here to give the. It says it's the live standings, but you know, we'll we'll see how it goes. This one? Nope. It's that one. All right. Okay. We so yeah, in case anybody new in here, we are trying to. I've had to completely and totally rebuild OBS in kind of a last minute scramble. So we got that. Put that there. And we will Alright, so we got the live standings over there. So we got the live standings way over there. The current running lineup over here. We got it all going on. So hopefully that stays up to date, stays accurate. We'll find out. So, and I know the numbers are out of order. It looks a little weird. I think that's like the, as far as points, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. So, just doing a quality check here. And I know the numbers are out of order. It looks a little weird. I think that's like the... Okay. So, it sounds like we're all good to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go road course racing. In the playoffs! Yeah, I'm gonna be like commentating sort of deal. Kind of giving my 2 cents, live reaction sort of deal. Yeah, just a sidecast. Yeah, and trust me, I wish I could show the race live. And that way we can all be in sync because of everything. But yeah, I'll be here all 90 laps. Watkins Glen, one of my best on NASCAR Heat 5. So, well, NASCAR Heat 5. Literally, Watkins Glen is probably my best. I'm still not as good as what I'd like to be on there. So, but you will definitely get to see when we get to that point. But so as of now, YouTube is going to be the only place I'm going to be streaming video pretty much this whole thing. Like it's all going to be running through YouTube, and it's YouTube and then shorts and stuff go on TikTok with like maybe some fun stupid lives on TikTok. But the primary focus is here on YouTube. So, kick back, relax. Lights are still on the pace car, but I know way back when the lights could turn off about halfway around the on a road course, but I don't know if that's the case currently. So, we'll have to see. So, for those who may have missed last week, which I didn't, yeah, Logano won, and we about had some nice little Cinderella stories that got broken up by one of NASCAR's most hated drivers. Let me ask you this, Kevin. What did you think about the whole Austin Dillon situation? I did a whole video on it, but I'm always curious to hear what other people think with Austin Dillon losing his playoff spot. His God-given playoff spot. because, like, I think that that's a step too far for NASCAR to be policing. Like, I get that it's Bush League, but it is what NASCAR has incentivized. Don't incentivize something, somebody takes it to the extreme. Yep, me and you, Kevin, are on the same thing. You do what it takes to win, especially when NASCAR incentivizes it to such an insane degree. I don't like how that thing's in the way. There you go. But yeah, so I was gonna do the F1 race this morning, but God, 7 in the morning is 7 in the morning is a tough ask, especially with the issues that I had getting this thing going. There was no way I would have been able to get it in time. Yeah, I mean that move by NASCAR just cost Richard Childress God knows how many millions. I miss when they actually took like a car out on the track and had the former driver actually talk through like what's going on with the car. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it was a phenomenal race, don't get me wrong. Like, but yeah, it was too early for me. I tried. I tried. I did get up. I just wasn't feeling feeling like streaming. That, and it doesn't help that I was up till 1 in the morning trying to watch the UFC fights. I don't know too much about UFC, but you know it was available it was available to me, so I watched it. I watched some of it. I only watched a handful of fights, but yeah, the as far as like knowing UFC stuff, that was more of my friend Gabriel's expertise. Yeah, Austin Dillon being, especially with the way that RCR's just come to life since the Olympic break. It would have been interesting to see what would have happened. And here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. Out in Watkins Glen. Good old upstate New York. Oh, they're 3 wide. I can't quite tell who that is up top. That went in the the off ramp, but he's making up ground. They're about the middle of the screen. Is that Harrison Burton? Or was it Daniel Suarez? Oh, through the bus stop. I love this cam. Oh, they're wrecking already. Christopher Bell, he spun around. I think Hamlin made it. I think Hamlin made it out with just a few dents. Oh, he is slow. Oh, Kyle Busch was in it. Oh, and finally the caution is out. That is major damage on the 11. Oh, Blaney's in it. Wow, what in the world? I like that. I like that cam. I just can't really see who's who. Locked it up a little bit. Bubba Wallace. Or no, it was a 41. Oh, what in the world? That was a whole different situation with Ryan Blaney. Okay, that was about 8 different wrecks that all happened in the same spot. So Hamlin's got Hamlin doesn't have any like cosmetic damage, but he's doing that little but like the bot the like oh. Let's see what in the world. Well, he's already around there, so that didn't tell us anything. So we got. Oh, it look. Oh, okay. So Corey LaJoie, I think he might have clipped the grass in the bus stop, and it just set off a whole chain of events. Kyle Busch got sent around. Somebody plowed into him. And then just massive pile up. And then you got Denny Hamlin, whose rear end is kind of cockeyed. But yeah, he just clips Christopher Bell, and Bell goes around. But I don't think he actually hit anything. No, he did not. Zane Smith made it through. Oh. And Ryan Blaney's got a broken steering column. Yeah. Yeah, it looked like LaJoie clipped the grass. I kind of have the commentators like really low on the volume. So I don't quite know exactly what's all going on, but yeah, Hamlin's missing the chunk of the front fender in front of the tire. So yeah, Hamlin did hit something pretty hard. But yeah, it was just a whole chain reaction in the bus stop. So now, heading into next week, it is going to be a must win as we look at the as we look. Denny Hamlin is below the cut line by 13 points. So not quite a must win, but like this is not what the doctor ordered. Yeah, it looks like Blaney's out. They're still trying to do some repairs on Hamlin's car. Let's see. This should tell us a little bit more. Christopher Bell, and then Keselowski. I think he just tagged somebody. I don't think he's got some serious. I don't think he has serious damage though. Uh, Keselowski was in. He was in the middle, but I don't think he hit anything hard enough. But yeah, this is Yeah, it's going to be... And then Bubba Wallace, Todd Gilliland, and Ryan Preece all came down to pit. Gilliland was only down for a few seconds, so I don't think he's got too much damage. And according to this, Hamlin is still on the lead lap. So that is important to note. Okay, it just updated. He's a couple laps down now. But yeah, if he can stay ahead of Kyle, he can get back on the lead lap. Since they're throwing the cautions for stages at road courses again, which is so dumb. I hate how much they've gimmicked up NASCAR. I absolutely hate it. So, I think it's 6 minutes. I think it's 6 minutes, and I don't know if it's a little bit different for road courses. Unless they decreased it by a minute, and I never knew about it. Which is possible. It is certainly possible. Um, so here I like going to Bob Pockrass in these scenarios. Uh, Bob Pockrass or Jeff Gluck. Okay, so yeah, Blaney is done. Hamlin has an issue that we already know that. So, and oddly enough, Blaney and Bell were the ones that could have advanced without having to worry about Bristol. So, I'll keep X open in the background to figure some stuff out. Yeah, yeah. Then he should be okay if he can stay in. If he can stay in front, and given how aggressive these races get towards the end, I mean, you're gonna have guys like an Alex Bowman, Austin Cindric, Daniel Suarez, desperate to win, and that's when things get interesting. But yeah, so and we'll see how the week progresses as far as whether I stream Saturday night because I do work on Saturday at the real job. So we'll see how it all shakes out on whether I can stream it or not. Oh yeah, and at road courses they can get pretty wild. Yeah, I actually took the Southern 500 to sit and watch with a friend who doesn't really know NASCAR. And I said, when the caution started, I said, "Cautions breed cautions." And he looked at me so confused. It was quite fun. I wonder. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Uh, yeah, so where I'm working is like, it's like 40, I think it's like 30, 40 minutes away. So, and then I get off at 7. So, I think it's 7. I don't know, I should probably check the schedule. So, we'll see how it all shakes out. I hope I can stream Bristol, because that is my second favorite, third favorite track overall, behind Martinsville and Daytona. I love short track racing. Oh, okay, so Blaney got tagged some. I think that's Blaney. He got tagged somewhere. Oh. I am from Ohio. Yeah, I'm the lone Georgia Bulldog in the great Buckeye State. I'm, yeah, I was gonna, I was thinking about streaming the game, the Georgia Kentucky last night, but I was tired. I just got done working like six days in a row with like the previous, worked like 13 of the last 15 days, something like that. And so I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna relax and watch the game. Of course, Georgia didn't allow me to do that. But oh, they're wrecking already. Oh, they keep it straight though. The 13 got tagged. Who's the 13? It's a weird number. Allmendinger. Allmendinger, he kind of got the, Allmendinger got, pretty much got his rear tires lifted up off the ground. And so he got loose, but he saved it. Oh, Cincinnati? Yeah, I'm up by the Michigan border. I could throw a football from Ohio and from my front porch and probably hit Michigan. So, Chastain still holds the lead. Truex hot on his heels. With Shane Van Gisbergen right behind. Bowman and Briscoe rounding out the top 5. Bowman, Briscoe, and Truex they're going to be desperate to win this race. Truex he's going to be wanting to win a race in general. And SVG right on his bumper. Allmendinger down pit road. And it looks like Allmendinger is going to go a lap down. And now AJ is going to be put in that same spot. He can go a lap down. He'll be fine. He'll get the lucky dog at the stage break. Oh, it was an accordion effect from the 22. Looks like... Oh, got a bump from Keselowski. So... oh, and we're only 8 laps in. That's the insane part. We've had a lot of incidences for only 8 laps. And AJ's going behind the wall. So AJ's chances of winning are done. Hamlin back in the catbird seat. Hamlin and Busch 1 lap down. So here they go through the bus stop. The 99, 9, and 34. They are fighting for 7th. And Cindric, he's gonna be fighting to win because this is probably gonna be his best shot at winning. No problem, Kev. So we are resetting here. I hate how they don't go side by side when it's green flag racing. Alright, so we are back on. Check Pacris. So Blaney and Stenhouse, they are out of the race. That is official. Anything useful? Of course not. So we got Alright. So we are currently on the commercial break. Not going side by side, so so Hamlin is 13 points out. He's now 13 points out of the cut line. Briscoe is sitting 5 points out the cut line with Truex just in, if I'm reading that properly. And of course, everything can change if we get to we get some lead changes here. Cindric, he's working on Suarez. And oh, Elliott, he's got he's locked onto he's locked onto Cindric as they go through the carousel. I tell you what though, Chastain hasn't really been able to break away. There's a little bit of a gap between the 99 and the 14, but not. It's only about a second. So they're going to be breathing down each other's necks all race long. And I approve of this. So, let's see. So, Truex, your currently highest running playoff driver. Bowman and Briscoe, 4th and 5th. And then oh, I hate how they do that. It throws me off badly. Oh, Juan Pablo Montoya's in this race. Holy crap. I didn't know that. Here comes SVG. Nope. Thinks better of it. Going through the bus stop. But he is right on Truex. If he can get a good run, he's peeking out, but doesn't go. So we got, and SVG completes the pass. So now we have two non-playoff drivers. One of them not even eligible for the Cup Championship or for Cup points. Sitting in second. Now after the scuffle between the 19 and the 16, now sits almost 3 seconds back of Ross Chastain. And now Truex could very well fall. Oh, and Shane is driving away from Truex. He's already cleared a second on Truex, with Bowman and Briscoe making their way towards 19. So, we're back at commercial, but we got a little bit of side-by-side, so. And it looks like looks like they're beginning to reel back in SVG. LaJoy is, or Busher is breathing down Ty Gibbs' neck. That is for 14th. And oh, he's gonna get him here. He's gonna get him through the final turn if he can keep the momentum. And pass is completed. We got the 34 come down pit road. He may be looking to flip the field, so he doesn't have to come down during the stage break. This is what I hate about the cautions. It gimmicks it, and the stage racing. It gimmicks up, especially road courses, way too much. Oh, the 99, or no, the 14 of Briscoe, going way wide, looking for some daylight. And I think it was SVG that came down. We got some drivers come down pit road. We got a lot of drivers coming down. SVG came down. Zane Smith, Busher, Byron, LaJoy. A lot of drivers playing the long game. All the drivers that can play the long game. And then Keselowski, he came down. Let's see, Gregson, Barry, Keselowski, Haley, Montoya, Bell, Burton, Nemechek, Gillen, Austin Dillon, and for an extended time. Austin Dillon was down for a little over 20 seconds. And Chastain comes down. So he is sacrificing the stage win. And Truex is your new leader. So now that Truex is the one that crossed the line, pit road is now closed. As we now enter into the closing stages of stage 1. This is gonna be big points for Suarez, Briscoe, Bowman, and Truex. Also getting the extra playoff point too, to carry on to the next round should he advance. So, as it sits, Briscoe is 12 points to the good over Ty Gibbs. Blaney, 28 points. He is out. Byron and Bell, 31 points to the good. And then Keselowski is minus 18. Hamlin minus 25, and then Burton minus 38. As they come around the carousel for the final time in stage 1. More ground was gained from Briscoe to Bowman, then Bowman to Truex. See if... Oh, too fast exiting for Brad Keselowski. So he will end up starting at the tail end of the field. So it is all for naught for Keselowski. And Truex is your stage 1 winner. Bowman, Briscoe, Suarez. Elliott, Reddick, Larson, Jones, Hemrick. All getting stage points that are eligible. I don't know if Hemrick is eligible. Yeah, he is. So caution is out for the stage break. Big points acquired, and I don't think this is updating. No, it's not updating. So we're just going to take that screen away. We're just going to move that over there. So, we'll see. Let me see here. Pull up the... so I can actually see it better. So it looks like... Okay, so... Chastain will cycle out to the lead. Shane McDowell gaining a whole heck of a lot of ground, pitting a lap early. Being able to avoid the chaos. He will roll off third. Logano, Zane Smith, Corey LaJoy, Ty Gibbs, William Byron. Priest looks like he still has to pit. I'm going off the last pit, so excuse if you excuse me. But yeah, it looks like Priest is still gonna have to pit. And it looks like Denny Hamlin will get the lucky dog. So all the way down to 12. So the top 12 stayed out to the end of the stage and will be coming down to pit. So Denny is going to be the lucky dog, it looks like. So he'll be back on the lead lap once everything cycles through. So we got the long stage break. So make sure to join me. Potentially tomorrow. be on the lookout. Yeah, I don't know about... Let's see. Let me check. Okay, so he has had... His fastest lap did come at lap 7. So it looks like he is at least viable. We'll see. We'll see what he can salvage out of this. But I took away the live standings because I don't think they were updating. So here comes everybody who did not pit before the stage break, which will be the top 12. 13. Okay. Wait. So it'll be the top... Where did... Okay. I believe the top 12. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, I forgot to put the alerts in when rebuilding OBS. So. But yeah, thanks for the sub, Kev. I appreciate it. But I will be, I'm going to try to go live Monday night and play some video games. We'll just see how it all shakes out. So, we got, yeah, they're just showing. So we got the, once it all updates, we'll have a better idea. Let's see. Oh, someone from the Chain Gang and the Ravens game was administering CPR. So, yikes. Hopefully everything is okay there. Yep, and it looks like Alex Pillow has locked up the championship. Problems for Will Power. Will Power was the only one within striking distance. And they went final in the Chargers. Actually, we'll just go to ESPN for that. ESPN. The NFL, the scores. Saints beating the tar out of the Cowboys, 44-19. Lions, Bucks. Bucks lead it, 20-16. Lions with the ball. We'll keep an eye on that one. The Packers leading the Colts, 16-10, with the Hail Mary option. 9 seconds left in that one. Jets leading the Titans, 24-17. 4.5 to go. And the Vikings leading the Niners. Wow. Something there might be something magical going on in Minneapolis. And New England leading 20-17. That has under a minute to go. Commanders and the Giants going. They're tied. 5:18 left. Larson is... let's go through here. Larson is now sitting... 21st. According to my leaderboard. Browns leading the Jags, 16-13. Ravens got got lead over the Raiders 23-16. That one has little under 9 minutes left. So that's your wrap around the league. And Seattle just tied it up. 55 seconds left in Foxborough. So, there's that. The Vax, could be Vax related. You never know nowadays. So, Denny Hamlin getting some work done. Maybe trying to put some, get that car shaped up now that they got a little bit of time. Yeah, just when I go over to the league, the chat kind of goes away on me. It looks like they had some sheet metal around trying to kind of tighten up the car a little bit to get rid of that big gap on the 11, but doesn't look like I don't know what they were trying to do on that side. Bad camera angle. But nonetheless, Hamlin is still rolling straight. And as it sits now, he is 6 points below the cut line. Keselowski 5, Burton 4. Briscoe 8 points behind. With Truex 4 points to the good. Larson 27, Gibbs 28 points to the good. So, lights are out on the pace car. Michael McDowell is the car that is on the outside of Chastain. And we are underway in stage number 2. SVG pushing Chastain. I bet underrated. Oh, we got rocket. We got some wrecking, but we're still rolling. I didn't quite see who it was. It might have been the 54. It looks like a monster. Yeah. Oh, Reddick. It was Tyler Reddick. It was not the 54. It was the 45. Tyler Reddick was the one that went around. Oh, Yellow Jacket. Okay. What's up, Yellow Jacket? Arkansas State looked good against Michigan yesterday. They didn't get blown out, but nobody's getting blown out with that offense that Michigan's got. Well, nice to see you over here, Yellow Jacket. But yeah, this is where I'm going to be streaming from here on out. So, I don't know if you're already subbed, but make sure to hit the sub and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. But yeah, I mean, Arkansas State looked pretty good. Now, granted, the Michigan defense is still the Michigan defense, but, like, that offense, yeesh. Devontae Adams is so good. Yeah. Probably why he wants out. Although you do pay him handsomely. We'll do a wrap around the league and at the end of stage 2. Or if they decide to go full commercial break. So, we got everybody jockeying around for position. Hey, Yellow Jacket, I got more faith in the cuz NASCAR's on. That's why I'm not watching the NFL. NASCAR's on. They're racing at the Glen. I get more fun out of NASCAR than I do with the NFL. Now, college football is a tough ask, and that's probably why they have the Bristol night race. Is the only night race left during college football season. But I don't know off the top of my head whether there's any good night games on next weekend. Oh yeah, Brock is a monster. I was so irritated when the Patriots didn't go get either Harrison or Brock Bowers. Those were the top two that I wanted. And I was terrified that they were going to pick Drake May. And then they did. And now we have a 4'11" quarterback that can't move. And Jacoby Brisket. Yeah. Yep, we saw that in the wraparound that I did during the stage break. Oh, there was some smoke. There was close contact and then smoke, but I guess nothing happened. But yeah, Kevin, if you're still in here, Larson sitting in 27th. Byron and Jacoby Brissett missed the wide open. Yeah, that makes sense. Fits. As now they're kind of, most of the field's kind of bunched up a little bit. I tell you what, McDowell might have been onto something. He came down a lap before everybody else, and now he's up to the third. Yeah. Yep. I I completely agree with you, Yellow Jacket, and I'm so irritated the Patriots didn't pick him. Whew. Whew. 15. Jesus. Dude's a monster. Dude is an absolute monster. But yeah, it's Ross Chastain and Shane Van Gisbergen fighting back and forth for the lead. McDowell third. Logano already clinched the next round. He is sitting in third. Zane Smith, Corey LaJoy, Ty Gibbs, William Byron, Carson Hocevar sitting in ninth. All right. Yeah, no problem, Yellow Jacket. We'll see you when you come back around. So, all right, we'll do the wrap around the league again. See what's all going down. So now we're sitting at essentially the final play of the game. The final plays of the game, and we got a couple. We got a couple coming down to the wire. Let's see. Vikings have the ball. That looks like it's about to go final in Minneapolis. Lions, they're looking for the walk off. Titans are looking to get the comeback and force overtime. The Commanders are looking to avoid overtime. That's got 1:05 left. The Browns and Jags got to drive down the field in the 2-minute drill. And then you got the Ravens with the Oh, Ray. I think that they're tied. They're gonna be tied up here in Baltimore. Interesting. And then the Patriots and Seahawks are going to overtime. So for kicks and giggles, I am going to see what all Jacoby Brissett has done. A hair over 50% makes sense. 142 yards, 1 touchdown. Okay, not bad. Would like to see about 60%, but you know, 65%. I would have liked to see, but and then you got Antonio Gibson at the nearly 100-yard mark. Ramondre Ray Stevenson, 20 carries, 81 yards. Hunter Henry, 8 catches. Oh, yeah, there's your superstar. But yeah. So that's all. That's your wrap around the league. During the full commercial break, as we said, already at 8 laps left. Well, 9 laps left. In stage 2. SVG fighting with Chastain for the lead. 4 seconds separate second and third, but only a car length and a half separate 1 and 2. The highest running playoff driver, who hasn't already clinched, is Ty Gibbs, sitting in 7th, with William Byron right behind him. Bell, the next one, sitting in 12th. So, as they come around the final turn, as they come to the start and go to the start finish, with just about a car length separating them. See if Shane can make that up here. Let's go through one. Using the runoff, gain a little bit of speed as they go down the banking and then up the hill through the S's. The long straightaway into the bus stop. Is SVG gonna try to outbrake him? Nope, he's not close enough. Battle for third, though. Logano all over the back of McDowell. With Zane Smith there to lurk. As the battle for third runs around the carousel, Logano drifting up just ever so slightly. That may allow Zane a doorway in. LaJoy going way outside, potentially looking to pass his teammate. They come through to run that front stretch up to the start finish. I don't foresee Logano getting too froggy just because he doesn't need to. But of course, this all gets flipped on their head. Everything's gonna get flipped on their head with 3-4 to go because of the stage. As Chastain and Gigsbergen run through the carousel. The battle for third, just entering the carousel. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I think the battle for third isn't going to get too hairy, but this fight for the lead, Shane may just take it to pit road and leave it up to the crew. Because we're sitting at 6 to go before stage ends. So we'll be expecting the pit stops coming. Now the question is, does Christopher Bell stay out? Get that all valuable playoff point. With Bell, you don't. You're not necessarily forced to, but everybody else, I mean, you're gonna have to. A lot of others, you're gonna have to. As we go to the side by side, let me continue on with the Trackhouse Civil War. As McDowell fighting to keep Logano behind as they come through the S's. Because we got McDowell, Logano, and then the Spear Motorsports cars. With you got the Spear Motorsports cars. You got Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs is he's gonna take the stage more than likely. Ty Gibbs is gonna stay out, take the points. I would guess. And then you got William Byron probably gonna stay out, maybe. Maybe. Byron might come in and go for the race win, but Ty Gibbs can't afford to be leaving points on the table. Not here. Not at this juncture. A slight lockup by the slight lockup on the 71. Won't matter. They'll be coming in and Larson coming down. He's coming down early, along with a gaggle of cars. As the fight continues through the bus stop for third place. Now, I would expect all these cars to be coming down pit road. Oh, someone lost a tire. Oh, someone's in trouble. So someone's brilliant strategy has blown up in their face. Uncontrolled tire. And here comes McDowell. Logano stays out. Logano could potentially Logano thinks he can make it back around in time, because it's assuming that Chastain and I can I think that was a good little heads up move there by Logano. Pit road's not going to be as hectic. Now, if Chastain or SVG stay out, then it's going to completely blow up in Logano's face. Oh, boy. That's going to be a caution. Suarez beached it. Caution. Oh, the strategy blows up on him. The two track houses have their strategy blow up on them by the third track house car. Oh my. Oh dear, oh dear. Absolute disaster in Trackhouse. And this is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt Ty Gibbs too because he would have got he would have got the playoff point more than likely, almost certainly. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, and it was it Kozlowski? I believe it was Kozlowski's tire. I think it's Kozlowski with the uncontrolled tire. And so Ross Chastain gets the stage win. It wasn't quite in the game plan. But now this thing gets flipped right on its head. Whoa. This whole thing just got flipped. Right on its head. Oh, that's too dark. Is it? Nah. It'll be fine. So this thing has just been turned. The two fastest cars in the field will now be at the tail end of the longest line. Yeah, it's hard to tell who's all who just because there's a lot of different paint schemes right now. So, let's see. So, Denny Hamlin. Let's see how far Hamlin has gone up. He's gotten up to 28th, so he's slow. Or, no. Wait, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, he's up to 10th, so he's gonna get a stage point. Go for Denny. Go for Denny. Got himself a stage point. So they are gonna come around and take the So let's take a look here. We got some finals. Buccaneers beat the Lions in Ford Field. Jets hold off the Titans in their fight. Seahawks beat the Patriots in overtime. And Commanders, it looks like they hit a last-second field goal. Browns hold off the Jags in Jacksonville. And as we mentioned earlier, the Saints destroy the Cowboys. Colts lose to the Packers in Lambeau. And then the Vikings upset the Niners. And then the Chargers just destroy the Panthers. So, we got a few, and it looks like the Raiders may just very well pull off the upset in Baltimore. Upset weekend in the NFL. And you got the Cardinals up 7 to begin. At the beginning of this. So we got a lot going on right now. We got a lot. So the see Reddick getting his car serviced. So we'll let's see. All right, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. All right, we are back. We are back. So yeah, well let's see, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Reset here. See what's all going down. I'm always in it to win it, Gabe. We're just doing a wrap around the league while there's while we're on the commercial for the stage break. Uh, have you not made the Curious Sports Media YouTube page yet, or YouTube channel? What you been doing? Or are you just trying to be an X star? X, formerly known as Twitter. All right. So we have a lot of people coming down. Well, not a lot of people, but the usual suspects coming down to pit. Chastain and company staying out. Did I? Uh-oh. I don't feel good. And it looks like Byron taking a few extra. You do have one for Curious Sports. Okay. Yeah. Are you just doing shorts on that right now, or are you gonna start streaming on the tube soon? I mean, it's unlikely, and as far as the Patriots not winning the AFC, it's unlikely. Can't quite say they're eliminated yet. It's just highly unlikely. Ah. I gotta remember to do shorts. I, I've been struggling on that one. Yeah? Is it the 76ers process? So, let's see here. What the hell's going? Yikes. Oh, pit road penalties. Larson, Kozlowski, Bubba Wallace, Tyler Reddick, Zane Smith, and Daniel Suarez. All getting penalties on pit road. So they will be reallocated to the back. So it looks like the top 4 are just going to try to run it dry, because track position is usually king around here. Oh, and they go way out. And everybody's beating and banging, jockeying for position. The final guaranteed caution is now here and gone, and you are going to see drivers giving everything they got. Not a 15-yard penalty, Gabe. Wrong sport. Nope, they just moved to the back of the field. And as it sits right now, Truex is 4 points out of the playoff, of the cut line. As we have roughly 112 miles left here, and then 250 miles at Bristol Motor Speedway. Yeah, close enough. Wrong sport, right genre. Oh, Gillen kind of cuts his way through, nearly causes a big wreck. And now everybody's scrambling around the 38, trying to scramble around the 38. 38's making that car making his car like 3 lanes wide. In through the bus stop comes the field. See if everybody makes it out okay. Bowman working that top line around the carousel on the 15 of Kaz Gralla. And it looks like Bowman completes the pass. Bowman moves up to, I believe, 18th. Now, the good thing is for Chastain, SVG, Briscoe, everyone who has stayed out, you will be able to gain a lot of ground when you pit at the back end of this pit cycle, because you'll be on the fresher tires longer than what they will. So it's just going to be how brave are you going to be going through the field. Oh, tires split apart. Or the rim. On somebody's car. I think you're closer to Brace than Brave. I think you had the first one correct. But yeah, Gabe, even if I did want to stream the race this morning, I wouldn't have been able to. I had to completely rebuild OBS. So it was it was a rough process, but we got it going. Doesn't matter what you deserve. You just get what you get. Then we got what happened there? Larson and Keselowski getting a little physical. Just know it could be worse if you didn't brace. Oh, the 11 around. And I think he hit the wall. Caution is out. Major contact with the 11. Oh, man. Oh, no. Poor Denny. He has had the round of hell. What happened? Oh, they went 3 wide in the carousel. And he kind of came down on Keselowski and Larson fighting about. Wow. Wow, Hamlin foolishly in desperation mode. and it costed him big time. As Denny Hamlin is a part of his second incident of the day. I mean, and then Keselowski was just the sandwich. And he lost a couple of spots out of that exchange. Let's see. Larson sitting in 28th. Keselowski now back to 31st. Hamlin in 34th. Trying to repair the damage. Once again, the pit crew working overtime. Let's see what they elect to do here. But yeah, now at Bristol, it is a must-win for Denny Hamlin. It's trending towards must-win territory. As Hamlin is still not quite a lap down according to my leaderboard. Hamlin 18 points out. So, you know, you can either win a stage and finish third at Bristol and then be back even, assuming Ty Gibbs isn't scoring points, or Briscoe, or anybody around him. No, I mean, nonetheless, it's yeah, a lot of eggs are going into that Bristol basket. And Logano come down to pit. And then the back half of the field looks a lot of people from the back half are coming down to pit. Now it's important to note Chastain and SVG, they are going to be out there for what is now going to be over 30 laps. Now, this is a little bit of what Steve Letarte likes to say, paying the fuel tax. You're packing it full of fuel now so you don't have to do it later. Smart move by the 22 and everybody coming in. Because everybody else, they're going to have to pack it full of fuel at the back end of this run. So they'll be spending a few seconds less on pit road than the rest of the field. And as far as, but will he win? Will Denny Hamlin win? That is a question we will have to find out next week, boys and girls. So while we're in the full commercial break, let's take a lap around the league, shall we? As we should have the other games kicking off right about now. Cardinals leading the Rams 14-0. Wow. What is going on in LA? Steelers Broncos, that game is 0-0. Not surprising. Probably going to stay that way for quite a while. Bengals draw first blood 3-0 at Arrowhead. The Sunday night game obviously hasn't kicked off yet. I actually might watch that. I don't know. And then the finals. We got the Saints and the Cowboys. Saints destroying the Cowboys. Bucks beating the Lions. Packers beating the Colts. Jets over the Titans. Vikings, the surprise of the day, beating the 49ers. Seahawks sneak out of Gillette Stadium with an overtime victory. Commanders win it. Chargers destroy the Panthers. Browns beat the Jags, and then the Raiders upset the Ravens. Holy cow, this weekend is not helping my record at all. Every second counts. Alright, we are back green. Chastain going up to cover off SVG. I don't know what the pit window is here, but they've got to be cutting it close. McDowell, he tried to do something, but now everything's kind of evened out. Expect the 1 and the 16 to drive away. As they snake through the bus stop into the carousel. Some too wide. But out front, Ross Chastain is on a nice, easy Sunday afternoon drive. And the 14 around the outside. Chris Buescher, he's up to 5th. Good for him. LaJoie sitting in 4th. He's been able to hang around up at the front. And then your lead playoff driver right now is Chase Briscoe. And Briscoe is currently 2 points to the good over Martin Truex Jr. Big names, Keselowski and Hamlin on the outside looking in. Keselowski 14, 12. Around 12 to 16 points out right now. Hamlin in the same boat, 12 to 16 points out. And we got let's see, Reddick and Ty Gibbs jockeying for position as they come down the front stretch. Kyle Larson, is he going to make a move? He tucks back inside. Somebody locked it up. That smoke there on your screen means somebody locked up the tires. You lock them up bad enough, you'll have a flat spot. As we go down the backstretch. Oh, there, a lot of smoke coming from that 71. Larson forcing the issue on Zane Smith. As they go through the carousel. That 5 is glued to that 71. Is he going to be able to make a move here in these closing turns? On lap 52. He's not going to be close enough. Larson, he's got to get going too, because he's only 10 points to the good. So it looks like Logano needs one more caution to be able to make it. He does have a win on a road course. That was right here in Watkins Glen in 2015. As he is trying to chase down Tyler Reddick. And it looks like Bell, Bowman, Byron, they're sitting the prettiest. Bell, he is close to being able to lock himself into the playoff. If he can get into the top 10, he's got a good shot at. He's got a good shot at it. Chastain and SVG, they have been out there for 36 and 37 laps. Briscoe's been out there for 32 laps. Here comes SVG. Nope. Not gonna. Is he gonna look for something in the bus stop? Does not appear so. As they dive into the carousel. Top two not able to drive away because they're on such older tires. But I tell you what, when they get on those fresh tires, look out. These two have been on point all race long. You still in here, Gabe? Oh. I was just getting ready to text you. After this race, you want to do a you want to do a college football video? Pretty much wrapping up the weekend. Good old Hildreth Media. It's not going to be live. It's going to be recorded. If that's something you're interested in. Might do that after this. All right. I'll send you the link. Hopefully Zoom holds, unless you want to do it in Discord. Let's do it in Discord. Discord works better. So we'll okay, they're going through the bus stop, going through the we'll do it in Discord. Discord seems to work a little bit better. After I get some more scenes set up. Oh, Busher. He got around SVG during the commercial break. Busher, he's on much fresher tires. He might make quick work of Chastain here on the going through those final set of corners. Is he going to force Chastain up? Drag race through that short chute. Not quite. Side by side, and Busher is your new leader. The first on-track pass for the lead of the day. Busher he's tied for the most top 10s on road courses in this current gen car. And this might be a time for the 16 and the 1 to come and get some service. This track being so big that if a caution comes out, you'll cycle back to the lead when you're up there. And so it may be time for the 16 and the 1 to come down and get some tires and get some fuel. Now that they're no longer the leaders. Yep, here they come. So for the first time in 40 laps, roughly, the 16 and the 1 coming down to get some fuel and 4 fresh feel goods. Briscoe came down as well. It's hard to go fast when your tires are gone. Hold on, I'm seeing if this is newsworthy or not. Give me a minute. Because it is a little bit unrelated to the task at hand. Let's see. Okay, so there is a report from CNN. This is a little bit off topic, but it is newsworthy. Trump was at a golf course in Florida, and there was gunshots that rang out in his vicinity. Trump campaign spokesperson Stephen Chung. I do apologize for butchering the name, but President Trump is safe following gunshots in his vicinity. No further details at this time. That is a direct quote from him. And it looks like shots did ring out at the Trump International Golf Course, according to a law enforcement source. Multiple sources said Secret Service fired at the suspect. Officers believe that the armed individual intended to target Donald Trump. Sources briefed on the matter. Secret Service said on X that it is working with Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office to investigate a protective incident involving Trump. Secret Service said that the incident occurred shortly before 2 p.m. today. Sleepy Joe and Comrade Kamala have been briefed on it and said that they are relieved to know that he is safe. And if you believe that, I got a bridge in Brooklyn I want to sell you. Harris wrote on X, I have been briefed on the reports of the gunshots fired near former President Trump and his property in Florida, and is glad to see him safe. Violence has no place in America, even though she continuously promotes it. So there's your political news for the day. So Donald Trump once again put in danger. And Austin Dillon, oh, the 20 goes around. A good heads up move by the 54. And Bell gets to pit road. It would have been a good heads up move if a caution came out, but you're in the pit window anyway. So Ty Gibbs gets the service, takes off. Nice quick pit stop. Bell a little bit slow, but given the circumstances, the best case of a crap scenario. Michael McDowell is your leader after that quick breaking news session. And you got some more coming down. Gregson, Elliott. They've come down. So Logano is, he's going to have to stop one more time if we don't get a caution, unless he's saving fuel like a madman. Quick check. Chastain and RVG and SVG, they are 23rd, 24th. So we're running through the pit cycle at the Glen. Got quite a few drivers staying out, hoping to catch a caution, but really a caution's not going to do them any good. Just because of the length of this track, it's so long, and it takes so long to get to get around this joint. It's more advantageous to stop ASAP. I don't know if I used that word right, but here we are. Oh, little trouble with the jack for Bowman. 12.6 second stop for the 48 crew. Did he... Let's see. They're replaying the Bell and Austin Dillon incident. See what kind of... Oh! It looked like Bell was going to try to come down pit road, and Austin Dillon had other ideas. I mean, you can. I mean, you've got to come down pit road. It is much. It is a much better situation. You come down and pit as soon as possible. Once you get into that window. Have enough, come enough with enough fuel to be able to last for a green, white, checkered, but anything past that, you're over preparing. Tyler Reddick coming down to get service. Take that off because it's obstructing my view. And hopefully I don't mess anything up. There we go. So we're sitting at 25 to go. Well within fuel range now. And here comes the leader. The leader hits pit road. Corey LaJoie inherits the lead. Like, on a normal track, yeah, stay out as long as you can. I mean, and hope for a caution, but road course, you can get on and off pit road without going a lap down. So that's not exactly the best move. Oh, never mind. So let's see. When everything cycles out, it looks like Buescher's going to have the lead. I think Buescher's going to have the lead when everything cycles out. Here we go. Yeah. Buescher will have the lead once they all cycle through. Now, those guys that's pitted on lap 48, they can hang out for another 10 laps. I don't see much point to it, but yeah, Buescher is your catbird seat leader. And here comes LaJoie. So, quick update. Cardinals beating the tar out of the Rams, 21-3. Steelers take the lead in Mile High. And then they are tied at Arrowhead. So that's your little wrap around the league. Only 3 games going on in the afternoon slot. SVG working his way through the traffic. Because he's got to get his way. He's got to get his path. Oh, he's got to work his way up to Chris Buescher, who is about 3 seconds ahead. And SVG with a crossover through the bus stop. He'll complete the pass through the carousel. Hello, Saturday night. The Hawkeyes, the Gophers on NBC. Too bad the race takes precedent. As they got some more cars come down pit road. I didn't see who they were. And let's see here. Buescher -6. Oh, 7 seconds separate SVG and Buescher. I don't know. The high dollar question is going to be, does everybody come down and get tires if a caution comes out? They may just try to take it all the way to the end. Here comes Larson. But yeah, there's a lot of ways to save fuel at a road course. Logano is very good at that. By downshifting or shifting early, not shifting as often. A lot of ways to save fuel. We'll see if Logano can make it. He's got a 4-second buffer between him and Buescher. God, this points pylon's all over the place. So we have Zane Smith, Daniel Suarez. They're coming in. Buescher chasing down the boss man, Brad Keselowski. And Keselowski smartly lets him through as Buescher goes flying through the bus stops into the carousel. And they're going to commercial. Son of a gun. So we'll do one more wrap around the league while we are on the full commercial break. Cardinals lead the Rams 24-3. Cardinals giving the Rams a business. Holy cow. Steelers up 7-0. And Cincinnati, after an embarrassing week last week, gets the score on the Chiefs 10-3. Then the games that have completed. Big story of the day, Saints beating the tar out of the Cowboys 44-19. Buccaneers beat the Lions 20-16. Colts beating the Packers beating the Colts 16-10. Jets beating the Titans 24-17. Vikings 23-17 over the Niners. Seahawks get the overtime victory 23-20. Commanders get the last second field goal 21-18. Chargers stomp the Panthers 26-3. Browns over the Jags 18-13 in Jacksonville. And then the Raiders upsetting the Ravens as the Ravens fall to 0-2 on the year. That is your NFL wrap-up. Let's get back to racing, boys. As Buescher running down Logano. As Buescher takes the lead. Going through the S's and down the long back straight. Into the bus stop. Buescher already clearing a second. And a caution's going to come out. The 15. Looks like he backed into the wall somewhere. Oh, 15 going around. Kaz Grala. And we got the points. Ty Gibbs, 7 points to the good. Briscoe. Oh, they took it away too quickly. Yeah, he just lost it coming out of the final turn. He hit the outside wall. Buescher, tap it. Or, it was Kaz Grala. Alright, so, here we go. Ty Gibbs, 4 points to the good. First driver in. Briscoe, the first one out. 4 points out. Truex, 6 points out. Hamlin, 17 points out. And then Harrison Burton, 26 out. Suarez is 23 points to good. Larson, 15. Keselowski, 13. But it'll get shaken up again because I believe Keselowski still has to pit. Chastain taking that wide to try to get around. I believe that's Zane Smith. Yep. Or Carson Hocevar. 77-71 messed me up. Chastain trying to get around. Can't do it as they go through the S's. Go up the hill and then down the straightaway. Chastain will try again at the bus stop. That's the best opportunity to pass on this side of the track. Get the position in the bus stop. Finish it off in the carousel. As we have 15 to go. Buescher, SVG, both good on fuel. SV and to note, SVG will be full-time racing in the Cup Series next year in the 88 Ford Trackhouse. Don't tell me they're going to... Okay, they're going side by side. But, yeah. So, to recap... we'll recap with the live games. Check up on them. We got... Okay, so 24-3 Cardinals over the Rams. 7-0 over Steelers over the Broncos. And KC scoring and will undoubtedly tie it back up. So that's your sports roundup. Now the other big news that is flown in is Donald Trump apparently shot at. He was not hit. There was a shooting incident at his golf course in Palm Springs, Florida. In one of his Florida golf courses. He was not shot. It appears that Secret Service has detained the individual responsible. Let me see if I can't find a full story on it. So it looks like, okay, so this is coming from the Daily Wire. Donald Trump, Daily Wire's Dan Chadden. Again, I apologize if I butcher the name. Donald Trump appears to have been intended target in a shooting at his golf club in West Palm Beach, Florida, earlier today. His campaign said that he is safe. CNN Brian Stelter shared to X that some of his colleagues were reporting that officials, quote, believe shots fired at Trump International Golf Club was intended for President Trump, according to sources familiar on the matter. Secret Service identified that the direction of the shooter and returned fire at the gunman who fled. CNN Chief Law Enforcement and Intelligence Analysis and former police official John Miller said on the air, witnesses were able to provide a description of an individual and a vehicle. We are told that a vehicle that is close to that description has been stopped by police. Miller added that information he was sharing was preliminary. So, sources say that in the area of the shooting, there's a backpack with a semi-automatic rifle and a GoPro camera. Device would suggest that the individual may have wanted to record himself in first person. So, scary situation at the golf course for President Trump. But it looks like it has come and gone. So 4 seconds separate Buescher and SVG. Logano in max fuel saving mode, and he's coming in the pit. As it looks like Harrison Burton, flat tire. And that's going to come off. That tire liner is going to come off more than likely and may very well bring out a caution. We'll see what happens as he gets through the carousel. And, oh my, chunks of rubber flying off. And there lots of debris. The caution has to come out here. Huge chunk of rubber sitting on the track. Oh, and now it... Caution. Chunks of rubber all over the racetrack. And there is that caution. Now, Gabriel, what did I say about cautions when we watched together the Darlington race? What did I say, Gabriel? What do cautions do? Well, yeah, but the point I was going for was cautions breed cautions. We will be going green with 7 or 8 laps to go. There will be no give, and there will be a lot of taking. Now the question is, do these incidents rise to the level of a caution? As we know, they are a lot more liberal when it comes to throwing the caution at road courses. Michael McDowell, he only has 14 laps on his tires. So this might play into his hands. Corey LaJoy, he has only 12 laps. Yes, they can potentially breed like rabbits. But Corey LaJoy, he's only got 12 laps on his tires. And then back in 16th and 17th, single digit laps on Suarez and Zane Smith's tires in 16th and 17th. But that's a lot of ground to make up, so it may not be very relevant. Here's the thing, though. If you're the leader, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. You come in, everybody's staying out. You stay out, everybody's coming in. Any takers? And Byron and Elliott, they come in. And here comes the rest of them. So we got a mixed bag here. Playoff drivers all around coming down pit road. Bowman coming in for 4 fresh Goodyears. So it looks like we'll go green with around 7 laps to go. I would assume. So, I believe Trump has responded to, since the okay, so Trump has responded in the since the shooting. He released a statement. Says there were gunshots in my vicinity, but before the rumors start spiraling out of control, I want you to hear this first. I am safe and well. Nothing will slow me down. I will never surrender. I will always love you for supporting me. Unity, peace, make America great again. May God bless you, Donald Trump. So that is the statement released from Donald Trump post shots fired in his vicinity. So we'll be making a video on that here tonight as well, more than likely. So be on the lookout Monday. Got a couple videos gonna be hopefully coming out. But until then, we got some business to take care of in upstate New York. Just put that up a little bit. A little bit more. There we go. So we'll have Busher, Hocevar, and I mean, yeah, we could take care of some business at your house. So the first car on fresh tires is going to be the 9 of Chase Elliott, sitting in 22nd. We are about to find out how valuable those tires are. But yes, there is some we got some business to take care of. We got 8 laps. Gonna be 7 laps when they go green. Oh, 6. Lights still on the pace car. Lights are still on the pace car, so they'll could be 6 laps to the finish. As we await the word of NASCAR. So, wrap around the league. We'll go around the league for a minute. (24-3) Cardinals at the half. 7-0 Steelers. 2:20 left in the half. And the Bengals regaining the lead. 13-10 with 4 minutes left in the half. And Wheezy hates football. Oh, and we got the lineup as it sits. Truex is only 1 point to the good over Ty Gibbs. Keselowski 1 point out as well. Hamlin 13 points out. Harrison Burton 25. Briscoe 4 points to the good. Larson 23 points to the good. Elliott 25 points to the good. Blaney, who is, I believe, out of this race, he is still 27 points to the good. And it does not appear any drivers are going to be clinching today. So that's huge. That is huge. Very, very huge. Lights out in the pace car. He takes the hard right-hand turn into the pit road. As we are going to go green with 7 laps to go. SVG. Busher. Side by side. Here we go. And we are going to dive into turn 1. A little beating and banging towards the back here. They all pile up. Into turn 1. Everybody gets out, mostly unscathed. And they are 4 wide going through the S's. That's not going to work. As you have some cars quickly relenting. And Hocevar jumps into second during the melee. Oh, he got a wreck. And I believe that is Brad Keselowski. And William Byron. Oh, Jesus. I really hope Keselowski's okay. Because that 24 is right in the driver's side window of the 6. And it looks like everybody's okay and rolling on. Caution is out. And we will rack up and do this all over again. Thank goodness that safety net held up. Holy cow. How in the world did we get... How in the world did those cars end up like that? Let's see. Oh! Logano getting in the back of Keselowski, sending him straight to the left, right in front of Byron. And that, oh my gosh. That tire getting right up into Keselowski's window net, too. That is a strong, strong window net. Just thank goodness everybody's okay. 'Cause that is scary. Byron on the rim, trying to make it back around to get his car serviced. Alright, I'm going to be right back. I got to go shut off the AC because my toes are getting cold. So, yeah, so now Keselowski is now 15 points out. So it looks like the oh, there's a piece. There's a lot of pieces. Oh, so close. So close to clearing Logano, and we're going on our merry way. So, this time, SVG will be directly behind Buescher. You got Carson Hocevar, who overtook him during the short melee. And we'll see if we get into overtime. Maybe be able to get going with 4 to go, maybe? Just a rough day. So, we got the bubble. Byron, 33 points to the good. Larson, 30. Briscoe, 11 points to the good. And then you have the bubble. Gibbs, 9 points to the good. Truex 9 points out. Keselowski 14 points out. Hamlin 15 out. And then Harrison Burton 26 points out. So, gosh, we're going to re-rack and do it all over again. Hocevar did a tremendous job keeping that momentum through the S's. Able to get around SVG. So, while we wait on the caution, we got pretty much the same scores. 24-3 Cards, 7-0 Steelers, 13-10 Bengals. Bengals with the ball. And then we'll get the official word from good old Bob Pockers. Byron has no steering. He is out. So, bad. Things are not all good at the Glen. As, let's see. As we await the caution laps to fall away. Ooh, Bengals sitting at 51.2% chance of winning. That's better than 50-50. My math may not be the best, but I know that. Then let's do some NCAA roundup. So, in case you missed it last night, Georgia squeaks out a victory against the Kentucky Wildcats, 13-12. That game took years off my life, so I don't have many more of those to give. So this is going to be a rough year. Arch Manning got some playing time yesterday after Quinn Ewers got injured. Texas beats UTSA 56-7. Alabama throttles Wisconsin in Camp Randall 42-10. Ole Miss taking care of business in Winston-Salem 40-6. Missouri squeaks out a very game Boston College 27-21. Tennessee and Kent State, you can draw your own conclusions on that. Oregon struggled early on, but got their stuff together 49-14 in the Civil War. Miami took care of business against Ball State 62-0. Utah beating a very game Utah State 38-21. LSU making the comeback yesterday over the South Carolina Gamecocks. Michigan looking abysmal in a victory against Arkansas State 28-18. Notre Dame gets things back on track 66-7 over Purdue. And just for you, Gabriel, Nebraska beating Northern Iowa 34-3. So that is your football wrap-up on the day and the weekend. As we impatiently await to go back racing. William Byron caught up in the most recent wreck. His tire pretty much trying to get through Keselowski's window net in what was a very scary situation. And then Byron's view. And yeah, he was just along for the ride. Nowhere to go for William Byron. Tapped the outside wall. Car got up in the air enough to put that front tire right into Keselowski's window net. But as I said earlier, both drivers are okay. And we are about ready to go back racing. Whoa. So, right now, the highest playoff driver, Chase Briscoe, sitting in 5th. Cindric Larson, 11 and 12th. Elliott, sitting in 14th. Truex Suarez Bell, 16, 17, 18. Those are where your playoff drivers are located in the top 20. And we are back green. Gregson struggled to get going there. We got ourselves a pile up. Can they make it through? Busher holds the lead over Hocevar. Hocevar coming back through the S's. SVG make it. Oh, and they're wrecking again. Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick around Kyle Busch involved. And we are going to be going to overtime. What did I say earlier, Gabe? Cautions breed cautions. I'm running out of stuff to do during these cautions. So, let's see. Let's see, NASCAR. So this is on your screen here. This is a look in at the wreck from the driver's perspective. Yep, kind of riding that wall until it finally comes to a complete stop. Here's the wreck itself. Oh. And then this was the caution that brought it all out. That started the whole mess. And this is courtesy of NASCAR on X, live on USA. So that is I mean, I wouldn't doubt myself. I'd just go for 6. I wouldn't go for the field goal. Oh, hey, look. There you are. In a very fuzzy GIF. Hamlin getting the free pass. Okay, I'm slightly interested in that, but I'll look at that later. Yep, tolling bent in the 9. Steering is not going to be great for him. So, a whole melee, and we got overtime. So 90 laps was not enough. We got to go to overtime. So now the points as it sits. Briscoe is up 13. Keselowski down 13. Along with Hamlin being 13 down. Truex 18 points out. Harrison Burton 22 points out. Gibbs 16 points to the good. Byron 32 points to the good. Tyler Reddick, who was just caught up in that wreck, he is 33 points to the good. So, absolute mayhem going on in upstate New York. They didn't almost go to OT. The points didn't line up for that to happen. You could have even used the Patriots and the Seahawks. They actually went to OT. So, okay, Keselowski gained a point somewhere by Truex pitting. So now it's 12. Keselowski is 12 points out. With the cutoff race coming tomorrow night. That's basketball, not football. So let's see if we can make it around. We just need one lap. And then the next flag will end it. $17 just cleaning off the tires. Yep, pretty much. Still a sport. Just wrong sport. Okay, so we got, jeez. I don't even know. There's not much strategy to it other than make sure you take the inside when you're the leader. Be as high as you can, but like I think you want to be on that inside. That way you got another driver to catch you when stuff goes wrong. All right, lights are out on the pace car. We are going to overtime. Here we go. Pace car takes the hard right into the pit road. And away we go. Can Hocevar beat the 17? Hocevar got the advantage. Here they go. Oh, 17 locked up. SVG. He's going to have the advantage. Hocevar tried a crossover into the S's. Doesn't work. Chastain gets up to 4th. And here comes SVG down the long straightaway. And they go through the bus stop. Can Busher catch up? Here they go through the carousel. The top two have broke away. It has opened up over a second lead from second to third. And SVG 1 to go. White flag. And it looks like Chastain may have the advantage going through 1. But all eyes on the fight for the lead. Ooh, Chastain went way outside. As they go up through the S's for the final time. If Chastain's going to make a move, or if Buescher's going to make a move, it's going to be coming through this bus stop. He's got to get himself set up, get through the carousel, get it side by side for those final 2 turns. Oh, and he's there! He's there! SVG trying to squeeze through the carousel. And Buescher takes the lead out of the carousel. Now SVG, what is he going to do? Is he going to use that chrome horn? Here we go, through 6. And, oh, SVG's losing it. Oh, he nearly lost it. Going through that short chute. And Chris Buescher is going to win at the Glen. Chris Buescher captures the flag at Watkins Glen after a full season of just frustration, close calls, wrecked out for the lead. He finally gets a victory here at Watkins Glen. What a race. What a performance. Yeah, Buescher went through the bus stop perfectly, got the crossover and the carousel, was able to get the foot in the door, and get around him coming out of the carousel. That bus stop to carousel combination is maybe the best best 2 turns in all of NASCAR. Well, it has been a lot of fun. I do appreciate everybody stopping by. All 107 people who have popped in for this this tremendous event. I do greatly appreciate it. We'll have a full breakdown of today's events in NASCAR and F1 later on this week with the Hildreth Motorsports Network. Once again, thank you all for stopping by. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I greatly appreciate it. And we will see you later this week.